Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So this week we have something for the ProMaster that I think is truly a game changer for the community, and it's inside this box. So let's get into it. So if you've been following our channel and our travels, you will know that we carry our traction boards up here with these magnetic mounts. These are great and they're tough and you can drive with them, go off-roading, whatever you want. But the only issue is somebody could just easily walk up to your van and do that and walk away with your traction boards and your $200 and something mounts. So that's where what's inside this box comes into play. It's going to replace our magnetic mounts. It's going to be secure, and our friends over the Ekkonesters on YouTube, Jason and Michelle, we purchased this from them. We just think it's honestly a great product, a great solution to possible theft of your traction boards or other accessories. So let's get it out of the box and show you what it is. All right, so in the box, let's see what we have. Oh, we have one thing. We have a 25-foot Milwaukee tape measure. That's hilarious. So actually, when I was on the phone with Jason discussing this, and we were just going over it, because this is going to be available for the Transit, the Sprinter, etc. So it's going to have multiple options you can put it on. But he was looking for his tape measure and we couldn't find it while we were on the call. Well, that's because it accidentally went in the box and came to us. So it looks like Brittany has herself a new 25-foot Milwaukee tape measure. So it looks like we got some hardware here. We'll get into that shortly. But let's get to the major attraction, what you're all waiting for. All right, now we just gotta tear it out of the plastic and show you this thing. So right here, attached in the plastic, is all the accessories and hardware we need for the ProMaster install, but I'll show you this as we go along, show you what's included. Jason and Michelle make sure they include everything you need for this install, and honestly, it should take you probably only about 10-15 minutes. It's gonna be that easy, I think. Well, everybody, there it is. You got the Ekkonesters logo up here, and this right here is a MOLLE panel that goes on the side of your van, but you're gonna see the way it attaches makes it secure. It goes up over your roof, over the lip, and then these right here are small magnets so it stays secure against the side. So let's get this put together and get it up on the roof. And like I said, this is a early model. We're kind of being one of the first people to get it out there to the public, along with Jason and Michelle, of course. And because of that, we don't have the instruction manual or anything like that. Jason does have that for the final product that's going to be going out to customers, but like I said, it's really an easy install. He walked me through it just a few minutes on the phone on a FaceTime call, so this is going to be a breeze. But let's check out what's in the package. So you have some JB Weld right here. So this is your epoxy. You'll see why you need this here in a second. We got a little Ekkonesters sticker, one of their new, I think, new logos. I haven't seen this one yet, besides on their social medias. And then we have these right here. So look at these things. You might be like, what the heck? But these right here are actually going to get attached to those top brackets on the MOLLE panel, and this is going to sit down on the roof. Of course, you're going to put your JB Weld epoxy down, stick this down on it, and this is going to be solid. And if you have a Sprinter, you are probably familiar with your rails on the top. You have those, like, I think they call them T-slot rails, but you'll see this is the hardware for that. So you just switch the hardware depending on what chassis you have, if you ProMaster, Sprinter, etc., and use what you need for the appropriate installation. So the first task is going to be obviously getting these attached to the actual MOLLE panel, and you'll see Jason already has the washers on there, everything you need. So you're just going to leave one washer on this side, obviously, stick that through the hole, washer on the other side, and then your nut goes onto the bolt right here, and these are lock nuts, so they will stay nice in place. So I got it hand tightened. I'll do that with the next one, and then we'll get the panel up on the roof. I'm really excited to see what this looks like. It's going to be really a game changer. Don't have to worry about theft anymore, because that's definitely a fear when we're urban camping with those magnetic mounts. And if you've watched our channel or you talk to us on any of the Facebook groups like the NOOVO owners Facebook group, you'll know I love these magnetic mounts, and I always say there is that chance of theft. But I have played it a little cool, to be honest. Always in the back of my head, I had that fear, like, I'm gonna hear somebody in the middle of the night just yank it off. It'll shake the whole van when they rip it off. And then, you know, it's gonna be obviously a confrontation that really nobody wants. So this right here, a little bit of peace of mind. So just make sure you clean the spot really nice. I'm cleaning it just with some Meyer's all natural cleaner right now, but I'm going to also grab a couple alcohol pads where I'm actually going to be putting the mounts down and the epoxy. That way they stick really nice and we just don't have any issues down the road. So now that I have the roof cleaned, I have these brackets, you know, these attachments on there nice and loosely. We're going to put this up, mark where these are. So we're going to just take a marker and we're going to trace this, and we'll make sure it's in the perfect placement where we want it. And then we will epoxy these down, let them cure, and then we'll get the panels up on there. So now we just need to get this thing placed where we want it, and then mark our holes. Well, as you can see, I have both marked and in place, so it is time to throw on the JB Weld epoxy. So we've applied the JB Weld epoxy, so let's get this just to set for a while and actually cure, and then we can get the panel attached. It's been over 24 hours. We let the epoxy cure, and I had actually ordered some MOLLE panel pins, some connectors right here off of Amazon, but they won't work with these, and it looks like a lot of the ones on Amazon won't work with these MOLLE panels, so we have created our own. So we're going to get these put together on here, and then we'll show you what it looks like, because I'm pretty excited. So I found where I wanted to put our pins, the placement that works perfect for our Bunker Industry traction boards. And these right here are 5-inch bolts, and then we have a washer already on here. So this is going to go through that. But I'm actually on the final packages for everybody. I think it's going to be 4.5-inch bolts, so you don't have as much excess sticking out. But drop it down in the comments. Let me know if you would like more in these packages, just in case if you use a different style traction boards and maybe they're thicker. That's what I was thinking. But 4.5 will work for the Bunker Industries, which we highly recommend. And then we have these knobs that fit these bolts, and this is what's going to hold them in place, just like that. Pretty awesome. And as you see, like I said, we have some extra thread here coming out, so let me know what you think about that. If you maybe have a different option of traction boards, it may be thicker, so that's what I'm thinking. But for like us owners with the Bunker Industries, you will have like 3/4 of an inch to an inch sticking out a little bit. So now it's time to get this mounted up on our mounts that we did the other day. Let's see how this looks. Got it lined up, nice and solid down on the mount. And now let me just get them bolted, get the nuts on the bolts, so we'll be good. Well, looks pretty good up there, huh? So for reference, I'm actually going to stand and show you just kind of the height and whatnot and explain a few things. So I'll give Brittany the camera and we'll do that. So for reference, I'm 6 foot tall. So if I stick my hand up here, I can get these two knobs down below. So in reality, I actually don't even need to put a lock or anything on these, because somebody would need to loosen the two up top, which means they would need to climb our van, which would set off our alarms. We'd see them on our cameras, and obviously if we were inside, we would know. But also, I will have linked down below a little like wire locking set, because you will be able to obviously use a wire lock and go through the MOLLE panel if you really want to make these secure. So if you were away from your van and somebody did really climb up on it to steal these, they want to be able to get them. And another really cool thing that I had mentioned earlier in the video is that you don't have to use these for traction boards, obviously. It's a MOLLE panel. You can use it to attach basically anything, like shovels, your axes, things like that. So we're gonna have links to a couple different MOLLE panel attachments down in the description. But this right here is a soft rubberized one. I actually really like these ones. They've held up very well for us. This is one I just actually happened to find in my toolbox, and I needed one more, so this is perfect. But they make steel ones, metal ones, aluminum ones, whatnot, that actually have locks and things like that on them. So if you want something a little bit more secure, you can obviously go that route. But these rubber ones I just like. They're pretty durable. They can take a beating, and they do have these slits right here. And obviously here's your attachment point to the MOLLE panel. You just attach it with any hardware you have hanging around that's stainless and isn't going to rust. But you could still even use a lock on these for things like your shovels and axes. So we're going to have links to everything mentioned in this video, like the Bunker Industry traction boards, our mounts that we've came up with, our setup, and then of course for the actual MOLLE panels. These are going to be going for $340. Jason and Michelle, the Ekkonesters on YouTube. It's going to be on their website, so I'll have that here on the screen. But you can also go through our website and it'll just redirect an order to theirs, which is kind of cool because this is just a friendship collaboration, I guess is what we're going to call it. You know, we've known those two for I don't know how many years now. They've become great friends, and they're always just looking out for what everybody wants and needs, and they're looking to get those things to people at a better price point than some of the other options on the market. Because if you take a look and check out some of the other options that are similar to this on the market, they're almost double, if not almost triple the price of that. So that's a pretty good deal. And if you're wondering, we actually did pay for these, so this isn't like Jason and Michelle sent this out to us just to do a video for them. We just saw the product, Jason and I were talking. He, was like, hey, we got this product. I think you guys would love it, as well as a lot of other NOOVO owners and ProMaster van owners. So I was like, heck, yeah, let's grab one. We needed a better option to put our traction boards up, so they really were just a little more secure. And well, this makes it a lot more secure. So I think it was a good purchase, and that's why we're sharing it with all of you, and now kind of joining in with them, trying to get these out there to everybody, because we think you guys are going to like them. So drop a comment down below and let us know, what do you think about this? I mean, I think this is a pretty needed option for the ProMaster world, just because there's not many accessories, honestly, for ProMasters. And for the sprinters, this right here, I know the NOOVO Next owners are going to like, but I think other sprinter owners are going to like, because like I said, for the sprinter, it's actually very easy. No epoxy needed. You just have those little T-clips, those little T-bolts, and they go in the channels that are already up on your sprinter roof, so it makes install an absolute breeze, even though this honestly was kind of a breeze. Just kind of put the epoxy on and let it set.
So just a reminder, we'll have a link down below in the description for everybody, and I hope that you guys will give this video a big thumbs up and a hype down below. And as always, I hope you'll consider subscribing to our channel and joining us on all of our adventures. We will see you guys in the next one.
We'll see you in the next one. We hope you guys really like this product, because we think it's pretty cool.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know.